Welcome to Sycamore Setup, our annual blind dating show. I'm your host, Gabe Brown. This show brings together 4 hopeful singles who are ready to find their match. The twist? They can't see each other. This episode, the Bachelor will get the chance to ask a series of questions to the 3 hidden contestants. As the round progresses, our Bachelor eliminates one person at a time based solely on the responses they receive. The chemistry, connection, and compatibility explored through these conversations will determine who wins the heart of our lead contestant.
All right. My first question is, what is your idea of a good first date?
My name is Vaughn, but my real name is Javante, but that's what most people call me on campus. I'm a freshman here at ISU. My major is graphic design. And I don't know, I'm a really cool dude, really chill. I like to work out. I like to play basketball. I like to stay active. I like to be outside. I want somebody that's dedicated to something. I want somebody that's supportive of me, very supportive. Someone that's caring, loving, and I just want somebody with a cool, chill personality overall.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm looking forward to it. It's my first time doing something like this, so you're gonna see what it is.
My idea of a good first date is, maybe like not going out anywhere super fancy, but just like hanging out, maybe go grab some food or watch movies or something.
My name is Emily Buss. I'm a freshman here at ISU. I'm a kinesiology pre-physical therapy major with a minor in massage therapy. And I am from St. Louis, Missouri. I, in high school, was a swimmer and I played basketball. I really enjoy being outside, love the summer so I can be in the pool. I like traveling, I go ATV riding, and I love hockey.
Definitely very chill, maybe go do something fun like bowling or like if it's warm, mini golf, and then go get like a fast food like Chick-fil-A or like Chipotle, like something just like chill like that.
My name's Paige, I'm a sophomore. My major is applied medicine, pre-athletic training with a minor massage therapy. I like to hang out with my friends in my free time and go shopping. I'm really funny and outgoing. I'm a very bubbly person. I can talk your ear off for forever. And I feel like I'm really kind and personable.
Contestant number 3 here. I am a big fan of coffee first dates, or going through like a vinyl shop or a bookstore or something like that, and like talking about books and music that we like, and then, sipping on some good coffee or tea or something like that.
Hi, I'm Noelle Henson. I'm a second semester freshman. My major is English teaching, and I have 2 minors in communications with a focus in media studies, and then a theater minor as well. I have a lot of hobbies, honestly. But a lot of them are focused around creative things. So I play guitar, I play ukulele, I'm trying to teach myself how to learn to play piano. And like I said, I sing and I like doing stuff like that. I like writing plays, very specifically plays. I won a play competition, I was 2 years ago, with something I wrote in 4 months. I was like, sure, let's submit this.
I like to eat, so I would take you out to eat somewhere, sit, chill, talk, have a good time, really. Nothing too fancy, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's it. My next question, well, contestant number 3, you kind of already answered this, but I'm gonna ask it anyways. Are you a book or a movie person?
I'm definitely a movie person. I'm not a big reader at all. I really don't like reading.
I'm definitely a movie person. I do like books, but I just don't have the time to read them. My favorite book is The Great Gatsby. I think the book is better than the movie though, but I like movies better.
I'm definitely a good healthy mix of both. I'm an English major, so I kind of have to like books and reading and stuff like that, and I do, but I will definitely sit and watch movies all day in pajamas.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a mix of both, but I prefer movies 9 times out of 10. Yeah, I'm a movie guy.
Contestant number 1. What is your biggest red flag in a partner, and what is your personal red flag?
Having a girl best friend, because your girl best friend should be your girlfriend. My biggest red flag, it's kind of hard for me to communicate my feelings. Like I kind of just shove everything under a rug and just call it a day. Like I don't communicate them very well.
My personal biggest red flag is sometimes I don't shut up. I can talk to you for hours and hours on end. I really like to yap. My biggest red flag in a partner would definitely be if they don't respect their mom or their family members, especially the mom.
That's valid.
My biggest red flag is I am terrible with money. I'm so bad at it. I will make girl math work in my favor in any way, 95% of the time, to get a tattoo. But my biggest red flag in a partner would have to be if you can't communicate directly, if you are not able to, this is not me trying to call you out or anything, but if you're one of those people that will try to drop hints instead of telling me directly what's going on, that's not gonna work. So you have to be able to tell me what's going on or tell me exactly how you feel, or else it's gonna crash and burn.
All right, so straightforward.
Yes.
Okay, I like that. I'm gonna have to go with 3, only because I don't really drink coffee. I'm not a coffee kind of guy. And I forgot what else you said for the first date, but it was kind of the coffee. I was just like, I can't really do the coffee, so I'm gonna have to do 3.
I'm so sorry.
She snorted.
That's amazing. Okay, yeah.
Formally do this on camera. Maybe a fist bump, hug.
What's up? I'm a hugger. You a hugger? I'm a hugger.
It's all right.
That's fine. I understand that. I mean, I'm not angry about anything. I'm not vindictive about anything. It's coffee. Coffee. I mean, I'm cool. I'm hot and sexy. Let's go on a coffee book date. Hit me up. Yeah.
First question, ladies. Nothing too hard. What do you value in a relationship?
What I value most in a relationship is quality time and spending a lot of time together, and yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. What I value in a relationship is my love languages are physical touch and gift giving. So, definitely that. I like sweet little it doesn't have to be gifts, but sweet little letters or just notes. It's saying you appreciate me or the relationship, and respect. Respect's a huge thing.
All right. Number 2, keep talking that good stuff. My second question, ladies, what do you like most about yourself?
I really like how I can balance schoolwork, working a regular job, sorority stuff. I like that I can balance that stuff, and I also can speak up to for myself when needed. So I also, yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was what do you like about yourself? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Well, she said balance, so I mean, she good with her time management. I'll take that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Timing. Yeah.
I'm very independent, but I can definitely rely on people when I need help. I like to do things by myself a lot, but not really. That doesn't really make sense. I can be independent when I want to be independent, but when I don't want to be, I don't want to be. So. Ooh, I don't know if that made sense.
Okay. I'm so sorry. For the first one, I'm gonna ask one more. What's something that bugs you? Like your biggest pet peeve?
In a relationship or just in general?
Yeah.
Just like in general.
I have a lot.
Why?
Can I name off like 3?
Yeah, give me 3.
Okay, one of them is people who chomp.
Yes!
People who chomp like really loud.
Okay.
People who snore. Like I really hate when people snore. And then I can't remember my other one, so there's 2.
My first one is people that chew loud. My second one is like when I ask somebody to do something like politely and then they don't do it, and then I'll be like, hey, like my brother, for instance, like he won't pick up his like dirty clothes in the bathroom. And then the second time he'll give me like attitude about it, and I'm like, that's probably my biggest pet peeve. And I have a lot, but I just can't think of them.
Okay. Well, that was the last question.
What's your biggest pet peeve?
Yeah,
My biggest pet peeve is dumb questions. I don't like dumb questions. I know people like to say there's no such thing as a dumb question, but there is. I don't care, okay? There's dumb questions in the world, and I don't like dumb questions at all. And I agree with the chewing one. I don't like that either. I get very irritated by that. It bothers me. Okay.
Okay, are you ready to make your choice?
Yeah. I gotta go with 1. Because you was doing good. I promise you was doing good. But when you got to the snoring, now listen. I'm told that I snore, but I know I don't snore. But if I were to like slip up and snore, then like you probably get irritated. So it probably irritates you. So yeah, that's gotta go with that one.
it's okay. I'll do this one. I feel okay. Everything happens for a reason. My sorority sister actually convinced me to do it with her, and it's very out of my comfort zone. Like I'm like a very shy person, and so doing this was like really, really different for me.
Now that our contestants have made it to the final round, they will be blindfolded as they're led back to the room where they will meet face to face for the first time. All right, contestants, you guys have made it to the final round, which means you guys are now ready to take off your blindfolds. All right, on the count of 3, you guys are going to take off your blindfolds and look into each other's eyes. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, God. Oh!
That was loud. That was loud.
That was really loud. I just can't see anything.
Hi, I'm Javante.
Hi, I'm Paige. Nice to meet you.
How are you?
Good. Sorry, I have stuff all in my hair.
It's all good.
Good. How are you?
I'm good. How did you feel about doing this?
It was definitely interesting. Definitely.
Yeah.
Were you nervous?
No, not really.
No.
But sorry I had to eliminate y'all like that. It was just some of the stuff it just threw me off.
Yeah.
So it's just valid reasons. So what do you like to do for fun?
I like to shop and hang out with my friends. I have a money problem too, like that one girl said. I forget her name though. The first one you eliminated.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. I'm from Fort Wayne. Where are you from?
Fort Wayne, Chicago.
Oh, that's cool. I love Chicago.
You been downtown?
It's like downtown Chicago?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where all the shopping is?
Yes.
Yes. Yep. Yeah.
Okay, it's good.
Have you been to the American Girl Doll store?
The what?
The American Girl Doll store in Chicago? No?
No.
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 Okay.
Is it like for girls?
Yeah, it's like a doll store. It's like huge
Oh,
though.
no,
Yes.
I have not been there. I
Yes.
have not been there. But
Do you guys think you'll spend Valentine's Day together?
You know what? Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Straight up?
Yeah.
Maybe
So
maybe
you're saying a second date?
Yeah. Yeah.
maybe for dinner on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I have a
for dinner.
Valentine's date for lunch, but it's a girl. It's my best friend.
Yeah,
Her
yeah,
name's
yeah,
Emma.
yeah,
Her name's
yeah,
Emma.
Yeah, of course.
I guess, how do you feel about your match?
She seems very, very nice, pretty as well. Yeah, that's what I like. Thank you.
Do you think you'll actually go on a second date?
I don't know. I have to see what the wind takes me.
It was definitely caught me off guard when he was like, yeah, I want to go on a date with you. I was like, ooh. He's also a freshman and I'm a junior, so yeah, I wouldn't pursue it per se.
Thank you guys for watching our second annual Sycamore setup. If you'd like to be on our show, scan the QR code or click the link in our Instagram bio. You can find your perfect match too. See you soon, Sycamores, and remember, love is in the air.
A sanatorium is a facility that would take in patients who suffered from tuberculosis. This place was not designed to take in the mentally ill, and that's how it ended. This entire facility would close in 2011 as the Lee Allen Bryant, and it shut down due to a lot of mistreatment of the patients. Due to a bad deal in the beginning, the Lee Allen Bryant was supposed to take in regular nursing home patients. Last minute deal falls through, and in order to save the facility, they would have to take in mentally ill patients. This place was not high security or anything. There were residents and patients that could just leave. There was a sign outside that would say, "Do not pick up hitchhikers." And that was literally because they were walking straight out of the facility, getting picked up. Some were killing themselves in the woods. Others had just wandered off and then drowned in the water outside. Due to a lot of these situations, it would unfortunately close in 2011. But what I think probably drove it home was a murder-suicide in the power plant. My name is Adam Kimmel. I've been a part of the Indiana State Sanatorium for about 2.5 years. I met Greg and formed a partnership with him to allow paranormal teams to come in here and investigate. What we're inside right now is the main administration building when this was the tuberculosis era. This was just where their offices were, different areas where they could see incoming patients. It's actually all that remains from a very larger structure. You know, the longer a place is investigated, things can change, and that gets into the whole theory of like attachments. More things are coming here because if the dead are trying to communicate with you, it's open mic night here, not at the next door neighbor's house or this. So it's going to attract a lot of other hauntings. People have heard screams here, which that gets into residual haunting. There were mentally ill patients kept here, so you can imagine there would have been screaming and things like that. I'll take you guys in. We'll go in through the tunnel complex and into what is left of the tuberculosis ward. This is their administration building. The former owner used to do motocross out here, had the place trashed, just bikes going through it. When they were cleaning this up, weren't there a bunch of wheelchairs blocking this?
There were the bags of hospital gowns everywhere, and then it was like you couldn't even get into the door. It was just full of a bunch of stuff.
You would think there has to be a morgue here, right? When they cleared that out, they were able to get into this room and they found all of this still time capsuled in here. So you have this here, bathtub, I'm assuming it's something for x-ray, and another vault right here. People have taken pictures in this mirror and they reviewed back and sent it to us. There's like an extra person, shadow figure. Stone tape theory is something within the community that says even right now, as we're talking in this building, it is being recorded into it. And we don't understand what makes it trigger back, right? That's a residual haunting. 100 years from now, if this building is still standing and people are still investigating this building, they may actually be doing a recording. They may capture our voices. and it would make no sense to them because obviously we're talking about this stuff. Even if I come in now and I bang this wall, we have to try to understand, when does a haunting begin, right? When does that residual energy trap? Because tomorrow a team could come in here and all of a sudden they hear 2 bangs. It's our energy being trapped in here. Did you see something down there?
I feel like I did.
There's something like glowing.
Like dashed across.
Something.
Escape.
Yeah. It's interesting, before we started walking down here, you and I were looking down there, we just had this weird vibe, like, it felt like someone was down there, but technically no other living people should be here right now, if that helps at all. So each floor had a designation, so that the 5th floor was your high-risk men. 4th floor was men that couldn't be with women. 3rd floor was women that couldn't be with men.
1st and 2nd were COVID.
And I can only imagine if there were violent offenders here, those would be the ones that are gonna be the ones scratching, biting, you know, when you get tugged and things like that, it's most likely probably them. Have you heard of individuals that are grounded? I can tell you what that is. People that you're around a negative person for a long time, right? Or, you know, and they're around you and they affect your mood. They put you in that bad mood. I'm sorry, you're going to be some of the most susceptible to what I believe is possession. This is just coming from a scientific way. I'm trying to understand what I'm observing. People that can be around others and not affected by their... I'll take you back to where we all met.
Okay.
And then you guys are on your own.
How you feeling?
I feel fine. I don't feel uneasy yet. I haven't really got that feeling at all, so.
You seem to be the least worried about anything going down tonight.
Yeah.
Is there a reason behind this?
I'm just kind of like skeptical, I guess, you know? Like that guy, Adam, he was talking about all the experiences he's been through, but he sounds like he really believes it at the same time. I've just never seen anything like it. You know, I grew up watching those TV shows, and it was like the most fake thing ever, you know, so.
So you're more like you gotta see it to believe it?
That's right.
Now, are you a believer, you know, going through the interview we just had with Adam and kind of taking a tour of the place?
I think in general, it just makes, I don't know, it's freaky because I don't solidly think, no, there's no way that happened. Like, oh, I think like their experiences are real, but like it's just their imagination. I think I'm a very open person. I think it's possible that they exist, but I don't know for sure. I think it's just the idea that it's possible that really gets to me.
I've never done anything like this before. I can't say I will after this. I think this is probably my one-time limit.
First and last time?
Yep. You know, one day free trial. After this, you couldn't pay me enough to come back here.
What did you think about what he said?
Oh, I think it's so cool. Just knowing that people do have these kinds of experiences, like, is something that I want to be able to say, like, oh, this happened to me. Like, I know what this is like.
I found out just a few days ago, someone had shown up and they said, hey, you know that this is ranked as Indiana's most haunted location? I think what makes Indiana State Sanatorium so special is all of the recipes of the things that are happening here. You have the tuberculosis era. You have, you know, when it became a nursing home, things like this. So many different emotions are stained into this place. But when you have a facility dealing with the mentally ill, that's where it becomes very wild. I do believe the dead retain their human emotions and behaviors. Therefore, that is why the activity is so spiked. They're literally trying to communicate harder than others. Here at the Indiana State Sanatorium, I have had experiences that no doubt have sent chills down my spine. I have seen the shadow figures. What we captured on camera was, we were just walking through the hallway, recording in between. It wasn't until that footage was reviewed that we heard a woman screaming in the distance, bloody murder.
Where are we at, Gabe?
Right now we're at Indiana State Sanatorium. I don't really want to be here.
Oh, he's back. He's actually back. I'm joking. Right above you, Brady.
Oh yeah. You guys been binge watching all the Jigsaw movies lately?
Oh yeah. Probably the bat.
I feel so bad for Kaylee because that was the one. Oh!
move. I was like, no, the bat's fine. Let's just, keep our heads to the ground. This thing goes.
No, literally, I was like that.
It starts coming at us, right?
That's how.
Oh my god, what was that?
That's not funny.
Oh my god, Kaylee, what was that? That was so scary.
You hear something?
I swear I heard some like feet shuffling downstairs.
Stop! You son of a. Which one of you did it? Huh? Wait,
None of us.
which one of you did it?
None of us.
Is Gabe hiding somewhere?
No.
Gabe was upstairs. He did it. This demon.
With my demon powers.
Yeah, it was you.
It wasn't me, I swear to God.
Ew. Ooh, I don't like that.
I'm gonna stand in one spot.
Ooh, what is that?
It's just like an old, I think the generator or something.
Ask if we should go in there.
You want us to go in there? Are you tapping?
I think we should put a flashlight up there and see if it can like
Turn it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, turn it on.
Mhm.
I want you to knock that cup over. I hear you tapping. Tap on that cup.
Oh my God.
That was loud, dude.
That was really loud.
That
That's
was
like full
loud.
footsteps.
That was loud.
Welcome to Incognito, the game show that tests if you can fake it until you make it. Contestants will have a prompt sent to their phones and they must answer vague enough so that the others around them know they aren't the poser. But they also need to make sure they don't give the prompt away to the poser. The poser must try to blend in and lie their way to the goal. Who will win in this game of deception? All right, are you guys ready for the first question?
Yes.
All right, the first question's coming out now.
A trash bag.
Tomato. Toilet paper.
Cans.
Clorox wipes.
All right, you have 60 seconds to discuss.
You got it down to the brand, huh?
Huh?
Clorox wipes.
That's the last thing I
It's
went
like
shopping
disinfectant
for.
wipes.
Just ask for more time. What's wrong with tomatoes?
You find
They're in grocery
tomatoes
stores.
great.
That's so weird though.
It's very, and
I
also
guess
coming
it's-
off of trash bags, how would you know tomatoes is, something kind of out there? I think cans is
I
kind
was
of a
trying to
weird
be
one.
more broad. Yeah, cans was. I was
Cans
trying
is
to
a
be
little too
broad.
general.
How do you just go to the grocery store and say, I want cans?
What?
Like, how is that on your shopping
Okay,
list?
I was
Cans.
gonna. Okay.
I was
can
gonna
of
say,
what?
I was gonna say Clorox
Yeah.
wipes. That's normal. You go shopping if
Okay.
Clorox wipes can be on your list.
Beans.
Cans?
Yeah,
how
but
is
what
that on
about,
your list?
Corned
the
beef?
canned food draft?
Tomato soup.
I gotta go
Yeah,
for
tomato
it.
soup. Come on now.
Yeah, guys.
Green
I
beans.
swear. I was gonna say cart, but I didn't want to give it away.
So she wasn't?
Nope.
Shucks.
Shoes.
Kumquat.
Ryan. You have 60 seconds to discuss.
Let's hear it. I want to hear this defense.
I think I'm ready to vote.
Well, you see, it's actually a foreign fruit, if you didn't know that.
Where? Shoot.
Yeah.
From where?
Guatemala.
What is it?
That's not true.
Guatemala or do they even know?
You guys wouldn't know. You don't get it.
Yeah. Guess not.
What's it used in?
Can you make a smoothie with the shoe?
Yeah. What? It's a fruit.
Okay.
You can make a
It's just my accent. Like, my accent's not good. You know?
Oh, yeah.
What
right.
color is it?
Purple.
Where?
Yeah. Look it up.
Is it like elongated or like sort of like a circle?
It's like spiky.
Spiky.
Yeah, you never heard of it.
It's purple.
Mm-hmm.
Purple shoe. Spiky shoe.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so screwed.
Confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Name a type of fruit.
A shoe. Yeah.
I love the confidence though. That was fun.
You voted for me? Oh, thanks a lot.
Harmonica.
Trumpet.
Electric guitar. Piano.
Bass.
Right, you have 60 seconds to discuss.
Well, the way I'm viewing it right now, most of these are classical instruments, and there's electric guitar over here.
I was just thinking of the classic rock bands and stuff.
Like 80s and all that, yeah.
Guitar solos are like my go-to in music. I feel like these are all pretty interesting choices, but
Yeah.
piano? Is that the first musical instrument that comes to mind?
Absolutely. A piano is like cornerstone music.
All right, it's time to vote.
String. Yarn.
I don't feel like it's really fair, but vegan.
You have 60 seconds to discuss.
I can't answer this truthfully.
I know.
Oh,
No, it's not what your favorite is. It's just the types of cheese.
Oh.
I should have gone with the Maritimes, yeah.
That was good though. String.
Yeah, that was clever.
good.
Time to put your vote in.
Nuts.
In last place with 1,000 points, Justin. In second place, tied for second place, Abby, Gabe, and Ryan with 1,400 points. And in first place with 1,750 points, Reagan.
Yeah, clap, clap.
3 teams will have 60 minutes to decorate a pre-made cake, being judged on different categories such as creativity, effort, theme, and overall appearance. Only one team can win and hold the title of being all caked up. Now let's meet some of our contestants over at Team 3 for today's bout.
What's cooking good looking? So Wake and Cake over here, we're putting the finishing touches on our battle royale over here because we are the champions. As you can see, we got the gold on top. This is all edible, but except for our little people up here, we're putting in Sonic. This is representing SVTV for blue, and then red, Ball State, right? Gotta spit every time you say its name. But you already know our team, we're smoother than butter, cooler than the other side of your pillow. We're not even done yet, so yeah. As you can see, we're putting the finishing touches on this masterpiece. You know, M-Dog over here, Sarah Bear, we're tearing it up every day of the week. Get your funny up, not your money up.
Now let's skate over to Team 2 to hear what they have to say.
Okay. So we got the graveyard on top with the pumpkin patch, and we got a little bit of dirt. Yeah. And then we go underground on the side of the cake, and we got the bones, so you can see the bones in there. You know, we got the pumpkin patch, the leaves, we got the grass texture going on. Yeah, we're doing it.
We're doing it.
It's like cute little fall Halloween. It's a mix of fall and Halloween. Look at that crushed Oreo. That's so that's good. That's good.
Gourmet.
Sonic's blood.
Lastly, let's head over to our final team in the competition.
I was willing to shake hands. Just a little of camaraderie in this competition. And I hated it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. No, get the Oreos. Yeah.
As the 60 seconds comes to a close and teams add their final details, they'll head to the back as the judges discuss their score.
My name is Carrie Foster. I'm a professional cake consumer.
Hello, my name is Haley Getz. I'm a professional judge.
I'm Kaylee. I'm the Gordon Ramsay of Sycamore Video.
All right, Sexy Spirits, thank you for being here with us today. Would you like to tell us a little bit about your cake?
Of course we would. So we, the Sexy Spirits, decided to make a cake that is an homage to Halloween. As you look at the cake, you can see all of these cute ideas that you see on Halloween. The gag eyeball candy, cute cats, especially black and like skeleton cats. There's that web, the candy corn, the best Halloween candy. And I would like to mention that we did lose a team member. I wasn't supposed to be here today, but I think I lived on with her. With our theme, we did not have anything for this because we made the theme 10 minutes before the competition, so we tried our best with what we had.
So the topics we're judging your cake over include theme, creativity, effort, and overall look. Would you like to start, Kaylee?
Yeah, first, I think your theme is great. I think you executed that very well. I like that you did fill that dead space with the spider web. I think that was good thinking on the fly. I do wish that your situation up here was a little bit more neat.
Well, I am a big fan of the design. I love cats. I love the color purple. However, I do have a problem with the spiders throughout the cake because, as you've previously said, those are not edible, and many people will choke on spiders that are plastic. All right, thank you guys for joining us. You guys are free to go. We will deliberate a little bit further and look forward to seeing you for the final review. Team Skelebros, thanks for being here with us today. Why don't you go ahead and start by telling us a little bit about your cake?
So we decided to make a spooky cemetery since it is October. 'Tis the season. We wanted to just show all the cute little things that you typically see during Halloween. So we got the little cemetery situation, we got a pumpkin patch going on, and if you look on the side, we kind of incorporated
the whole skeleton vibe of our team name. And so we have a little excavation type situation with like the bones and dirt and all that jazz.
I have what looks like a lot of icing on top. Was that intentional?
Yeah, so Reagan, our team member who is no longer here, she got very icing happy. If you saw, even after we finished the cake, she's kind of started putting it on us even. So yeah, just grassy area, you know.
I do have a problem with some of the areas around the side of the cake where the frosting is meeting the Oreos and it's kind of all just lumping together. It looks a little disorganized, a little gloopy. I just think if you tidied that up a bit, you'd get a lot better of a ranking. Thank you very much for being here with us. We are going to take some time and deliberate, and we can't wait to see you guys at the final evaluation.
So, today we have like a little wrestling ring. We wanted to bring the heat. Thus, while we have explosion and awesomeness just going everywhere, we wanted to hit hard with the gold glitter because, we're champions, and that's what champions have is gold glitter. We did the little drizzles down the side just to show how extreme we are because we have no limits. Our ring posts are made out of pretzels. The ropes are made out of Twizzlers, and we have a fruit roll as a mat. We kind of went overboard with the glitter because we couldn't contain ourselves.
I will start off with a few questions. So my first question is, where did the little figures come from?
Where?
Yes.
We don't really like disclosing information like that, so we're keeping it under wraps. Protected sources.
I guess we'll get into a little bit of critiques now. Personally for me, I think the entire cake platter is a little bit messy. I think it could have been tidied up a bit. Some of the stripes are just kind of leaking onto the plate. It doesn't look very clean. Some of the stripes are also not complete. Like there's a few over here that stop halfway. Some of them don't even have spots where stripes could go. And a little bit on the top. It's mostly covered with sprinkles, but it's very thin. You can still see most of the cake. In professional cake decorating world, that would not be acceptable.
With that being said, I don't know where you got your professional critiqueness, but that's just what goes on in the professional cake world.
Okay. I think that they all had unique themes. I would say that team number one's theme is more basic than the other two, and I think that it was kind of obvious that they decided on their theme right before they started. I think the other two are really creative. I think this is the most creative theme. I would say that one is the most well executed theme, but the first one is neater. I agree. I think in terms of neatness, take one definitely takes the cake. I feel like 2 and 3 are both a little messy. Yes.
Creativity, I think that one definitely, the best one goes to team number 3's. That one is just something else. And then I stuck on the other two. Both, I'll kind of agree with what Kaylee said. The first one does seem kind of basic and more generalistic.
I feel as though cake 1, the overall look is a lot cleaner. Right. Cake 2, although it does look a little messy, I feel like that was more of an intention. Cake 3, I feel like the intention wasn't messy or clean and they just ran with one of them.
Right. See, cake 2, I don't think that the messiness was intended. I think that maybe to an extent it was intended, but I think that the overloaded icing, I don't think that was intentional. I think they just kind of went all in with the icing and didn't really think about it and just put way too much and then tried to pass it off as intentional.
Contestants, thank you for joining us for the deliberation and the reveal. So we had a bunch of very hard decisions to make, and finally we are going to talk about your overall look of each cake.
So team 1, going back to your overall look, again building off of that neatness, that made it very appealing to the eyes, as well as just everything you did with this cake, giving you an 8.7, an 8 in look.
Not an 8.7. Okay, so team 2, for the overall look, even though it was a little messy, we followed along with the theme of it and we could tell it was meant to be a little bit messy, but some of the other elements just weren't really there for us, so we ended up giving you a 6.3.
Team 3, for overall look, we thought your cake was a little messy. We thought it was cute but chaotic. We thought there could have been more. It was lacking a little bit. So for overall look, your average score was a 6.6. Okay, so in third place with an overall score of 7 out of 10, we have Team Wake and Cake.
So obviously me and my associate are not happy with our score. I think your guys' lack of experience, effort, and knowledge in cake making is starting to show, unfortunately. I do want to thank you guys for the opportunity. Hopefully you got to see what a real cake looks like. And maybe you could take a little bit of our awesomeness and magic with it. Thank you.
I'm sorry that you feel that way.
Third place, here is your prize.
What?
No. We have a Goodwill minion suit.
That's awful.
In our first place with 8 out of 10, we have Team 1.
Team 1, congratulations. You've won 3 spider mugs, a little tiara.
Guys, how do we have to share this? You wear it, and then we get cups. Here's your cup.
No, second doesn't last.
Team 2 with a score of 7.7, only losing by 0.3. You have earned second place. And with that, you win this ginormous bag of candy.
I love this.
All right, everyone, thank you for joining us for this. I hope you all had fun and learned a little bit about making cakes.
What's the big idea?
I should probably tell you guys that I brought you all here today. And I'm sure you're probably wondering why. Well, you see those 2 murders behind you? I know that one of you guys did it.
Are you serious?
Yes, and you're either going to confess to me today, or I'm going to send all of you to jail.
Listen.
I don't think that's legal. How that works.
I have a
I can do what
champagne
I
factory
want.
I have to run.
The people need me at the church flower shop.
It's too bad.
How will we get coffee?
I got the battle pass to work on, guys. I can't.
Well,
Is there any evidence or?
oh,
I love true crime.
I have plenty of evidence. So I'll reveal it to you very shortly. Oh my God.
Oh my God!
Who did that?
That's another face for the board.
So? Doesn't matter. I mean, I would never do that. Like, ever.
Is she okay?
I don't
think
so. There was a gunshot. Of course
She's dead! Oh!
Everyone start crying. So 2 victims.
Yep.
Man and woman. Blunt force trauma to both of their heads.
They've been whacked in the back of the head, probably.
Found in the river.
So their bodies were dumped.
Yeah.
This one
It says unclear whether they were killed on the scene or not. So they could be dumped. They could have been killed there.
Okay. I think, honestly, if there's 2 bodies in the same location, I think somebody would have taken the bodies to dump them and then run.
I think the first one was probably a dump, and then Deborah was probably a dump, and then Benjamin probably saw the dump.
That was a witness.
That's a good point. And it says there was brown fuzz under the fingernails. Were these the detective's glasses? No, those are yours.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The detective's notebook is in her pocket.
Oh,
Holy.
that is a great idea. It's just doodles.
Guys.
Is it just?
It's just a stick figure. No, I'm joking. All right.
What does it say? Like I need proof to know you're.
Starters on Reverend Rainforest. Stole money from children in poverty.
Wow. Wow, embezzlement. That's
That
crazy.
is unbelievable.
Wow.
Look, her eyes are getting watery.
Stop. I know I'm a bad
She's
person.
about to cry. I know I'm a bad person.
But it has nothing to do with them. It has
Children in poverty?
That's crazy.
What else? Look at. If you would steal from a starving child,
The
imagine.
event was run
By Deborah Green. Holy shit. And you stole from her, dude.
I promise you, it's.
Not an act by Deborah.
Okay.
Benjamin Wright, possible witness.
That's his name, right?
That's his name.
Yes.
That's his name.
Okay.
So
Okay,
you're
next-
stealing money
That is very
from
incriminating.
children in poverty.
Okay.
Admiral Acorn. Seen in area with stolen money, found near scene of crime.
I think it's Acorn.
I think it's Acorn.
I think it's Acorn.
I'm gonna say Reverend Rainforest.
I think I gotta go with Acorn.
She's dead!
No.
I'm the
You got it
farthest
wrong.
away, I'm just saying.
Oh, come on. It's a gun though, right? You could have just like. Boom.
I don't believe in guns.
Yeah.
It sounds like you have a good story made up.
Yeah?
You've been thinking about it. Are you framing me for something?
Why would I frame you?
Because I betrayed you, which I'm sorry. Okay, I am. I did betray you, but I didn't kill people. And maybe you're mad that I stole your money and I stole money, so you killed them just to frame me.
I didn't
Because
know
aren't
you
you
stole
close
money.
with them?
Other kind
Yes.
of evidence in here.
They worked for my charity, which you stole from.
Why are you laughing? What's so
Because
funny
I
about
just-
this?
I don't know how to get out of this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, get out of it.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't do it. I don't know what else to tell you.
Do you have any other pockets?
Caught me in tax evasion, I will admit, and worked with you.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ben. That's wrong. Ben worked with you.
So it was like an inside job. My guess is
Yeah.
Acorn probably went to the church, got connections with Reverend.
My brain says even though Acorn's dead, they could have just been an accomplice.
True.
And someone may have killed her to hide the evidence.
No strings. No witnesses.
You did it?
I didn't.
You
Did
didn't.
not.
Did not.
I believe it is Reverend Rainforest.
I believe it is Reverend Rainforest.
I think it's Rose.
I think it's Reverend. Nah.
How?
I don't trust any of y'all. This ain't right.
I mean, I feel like that was the biggest motivator.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't get much better
She
than
stole
stealing
money
from
from
kids.
me.
Yeah.
So I thought that, she was trying to cover it up. One of the things I wanted to bring to light, Sergeant, our good sir, Mr. Benjamin White, was in the military with you, correct?
That's right.
So, if you did decide to kill Miss Deborah for reasons unknown, and Benjamin saw you, he could easily identify you.
Yeah, he could. In this alternative situation.
Okay. And I just think that's very interesting, especially if you're the last person to talk to him as well. It'd be kind of interesting that the last person that talked to him doesn't
Same would
know.
go for you, would it not? Because he worked for you, right?
He did in the past, but then he was in the military, so I feel like it'd be a little bit more recent for you. But with that being said, I think recognition, and it's a little bit fishy that you fled your hometown at the scene of the crime. Seems like you're trying to get away from something.
It's military.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of it. Yeah.
Fair. I mean, if I were to kill somebody, I think leaving the area would be the first bit of business that you try to do, so you weren't associated with it. But that's just my ideas.
Now, Rose. Interesting. I was very convinced that it wasn't you. But then I kind of started reading more and things started clicking together. So you've lost money due to these events.
Unfortunately.
From a past event that you did with Deborah, you lost money.
Yep.
And she was doing a second charity event without you. Okay. Ben has worked with you before at the company. So maybe he stopped by since he was back in town. Maybe he was looking for another job. He was probably at your facility, right? Maybe.
You called Deborah in because you thought she was responsible for the money going missing, considering this has happened twice under her supervision. And she kind of like jumped ship with you to move on to the next victim. Now, where your factory is, I think it's very possible that you killed them in the factory, Ben witnessed it as he's associated with the factory, you dumped the bodies, you've lost money. You've worked with both of these people. And you fled your post.
That is mad suspicious.
That is mad
But still,
encouraging.
I still very much think
But, yes, sorry. I'll let you
that
go.
the flower shop being under scrutiny or a threat, you would do some wild things. Because with my thing, it doesn't say that I felt any type of way. I don't even know
How
what it
would she know how you feel?
is. Fair, but I'm not under any type of
You're
like
a
tax
businessman.
fraud.
I feel like you could easily. You know how to hide things. I will say you fleeing your post, I feel it could go either way. I'd argue you didn't like the violence, so you want to get away with it. I couldn't see you as a person to kill someone, but at the same time, you'd kill someone so you wouldn't have to go back. But the only thing that makes me doubt, because like you're so likely with your strength, with most likely to have a weapon, and all this stuff, right? Painkillers, but you don't have a link to Deborah that we know of, and she was killed first. Oh, this is a hard one. I think I'm gonna go with Rose.
I'm gonna go with Lord Lavender.
Let's go with Lord Lavender.
Fuck.
A job well done.
Sir, had to be done.
Absolutely. Business as usual. Now, how did I kill these victims? Well, I invited Miss Green over to my champagne factory to have a little chat with her after I found out that she lost some money in one of my charities. Now, anytime you play with my money, I play with your life. So when Miss Green came over to my factory, I wanted to give her a bottle of our finest champagne, one that I made personally, and it may have had a little extra sprinkle in it. After Miss Green drank this, she fell down and hit her head on the corner of the table, resulting in some blunt force trauma. After I tried to dispose of the body in the river, Mr. White came along, a former employee of mine, trying to get revenge. Now, when Mr. White saw what I was doing, dumping the body in the river, he took it upon himself to challenge me into a fight, which was quite silly. After we got into a little scuffle, I had to kill him too. I dumped his body in the river because I knew it would float upstream, thus clearing my name. And another successful day in the office.
Josh. Josh. You gotta stop daydreaming. How many times do I gotta tell you?
There's no way I'd actually end up there. I mean, it doesn't even exist. It's not even real. I mean, whatever.
Josh? Where did you go?
Bro, I don't know where I'm at.
Give me a minute. I knew I've heard of this place before. I can help you find a way out.
Thank goodness. I don't know how long I'll be able to stay here, dude.
Alright, if you just head south, this is where you should find your way out.
Oh, shoot.
Are you Jason Holland?
Yeah, why?
You're under the arrest for 3 counts of murder. Hands behind your back.
I didn't do anything, though.
Hands behind your back. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be held against you in the court of law.
All right, Jason. Where were you March 3rd?
I expect to remember that.
Let me rephrase it. Where were you 3 days ago at 6 p.m.?
I was at home.
Can anyone verify that for you?
No.
Come on, Jason. Your DNA was at the scene of the crime.
That's
Just
impossible.
admit it was you.
There's no way. I was at home.
Why don't you maybe take another look? All the evidence we got here. Recognize any of them?
No. Who are these people? I can't say I've met them before.
We'll give you some time to think about it.
Fine. You want me to talk? I'll talk. I love cola. I love it so much that if I find a single person just drinking it by itself, there's no way they can live. No way in hell can they live. Nuh-uh. But if you have an amazing burger from Killer Burgers, There's no way I would rob them from such an amazing, killing experience from a burger like that. These fools right here, they had it coming. Just cola by itself? Come on, it was easy. It was so easy. They were just there. They were just there. I'm not crazy. There's no way. Not.
Holland, what do you want your last meal to be?
I think I'd like a killer burgers.
You already know who it is. Gabe the Hash Brown. The McRib Champion. Check it. Yo, need me in the morning like a McGriddle. Just like the scene McDonald's, you are little. I'm telling the truth now, I ain't no liar. Rhymes are hot like they came out the deep fryer. Pushing it to the limit, you are testing me. I don't want no cheese on my burger with the sesame. Go by the name, Gabe the Hash Brown. Getting down with the red and yellow clown. Bringing a tune to playing to the night. Probably why I'm spicy like Mickey D Sprite. As you can see, there's no need to worry. Keeping it cooler than a McFlurry. By the end, you'll be saying I'm loving it. Skin complexion, golden brown, McNugget. While on the topic, I'm a grilling boss. When you bring the juice, I bring the sauce. Ask the Hamburglar, Ronald or Grimace, who's known as the McRib Menace. Keeping you full to the end of the track. Stacking bar after bar like a Big Mac. Getting bread on this McRecord deal. Put more smiles on a face than a Happy Meal. Who produced it? Tino, DeMarcus. Gonna have you pulling up to those golden arches. What you know about Ray Kroc, the founder? Serving you up like a double quarter pounder. I'm ruthless, aggressive, some might say mean. Never been more broke than the ice cream machine. Kicking the beat like a wild stallion. I even got my own bedazzled medallion. If you're a regular patty, then I'm a triple. Running out of time here, caught in a pickle. Hottest rapper out, you have to reckon. Tasted so good that you came back for seconds. Enjoy this tune, your hunger will never grow. Have a nice day, pull up to the next window.
Good evening, Agent. Your target is a confirmed weapons dealer held up in a small facility, basement level, with other confirmed dealers wanted in several different countries. With them is someone our intelligence says has created a new kind of firearm. 3D printed, compact, and are now being smuggled inside children's stuffed animals. Unfortunately, they no longer have any use for him, making tracking any previous shipments almost impossible. Security cameras cover all entrances and are being overseen by only one private security officer tonight. bypass security, and eliminate the target to avoid further shipments from getting out. Your medicine is in the glove compartment. Remember, you'll only have heightened senses for a brief time, so be quick.
back here.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. My name is Gabe Brown. You may know me as one of the 4 students selected across America who were selected to go to the BA conference last year. One might say that I'm even a big deal. Now, with that being said, I'm also president and general manager of Sycamore Video, our student-run news station here on campus. With my efforts, I've not only been able to get an award for Lights, Camera, Satisfaction, the music video I made last year, but I'm also an aspiring broadcaster, and I know that takes a lot of work, but it doesn't come lightly because I'm ready to put in that work. Thank you. Now, with all this being said, there's a level of professionalism that comes with being a broadcaster. Looking good head to toe. My eyes are up here. Kind of like picking ties every day. Orange. Thanks, Gary. But with all that being said, I believe I got everything that it takes to go to BEA Las Vegas 2024.
The mind is the limit. As long as the mind can envision the fact that you can do something, you can do it. As long as you really believe 100%.
Have you or a loved one lacked intensity in your life? We'll look no further with Get Swole. Passed down from the gods of Olympus, this pre-workout will have you busting out of your sleeves. With 110% all-natural ingredients including gorilla milk, iron shavings, gunpowder, bald eagle meat, rhino snot, killer whale blood, unicorn horns, cobra venom, and T-Rex tears. You'll be ready to get swole. Side effects may include, but may not be limited to, explosive diarrhea, memory loss, paralysis, combustibility, flammability, hallucinations, loss of hearing, vision, taste, foaming at the mouth, and possible death. This product is not intended for humans under the age of 21. So get out of here! For an undisclosed price, just give us your credit card information and we'll take care of the rest. Call 1-800-GET-SWOLE today. Passed down from the gods of Mount Olympus, this pre-workout will have you busting out of your sleeves. I'm so sorry. Get swole. Get swole. Have you or a loved one lacked intensity in your life? All right, let me redo that one. This product is not intended for humans under the age of 21. For an undisclosed price, just give us your credit card information and we'll take care of the rest. Call 1-800. This about broke my neck doing that.
Occupational therapy is a holistic healthcare profession that focuses on helping people of all ages participate in their everyday activities or occupations, those things they want to do or need to be able to do in their everyday life.
I went into occupational therapy because of our holistic approach, in that we tend to look at the person and not the condition. I also chose occupational therapy because we work in a variety of different settings, and with healthcare fields, there's a tendency to have burnout, but I feel like with occupational therapy, I have so many varieties to choose from.
So I was actually introduced to it really early on. My brother had occupational therapy growing up, so something I was able to see firsthand of the impact that it can have on someone's life, and so it was always really interesting to me. So growing up, it was something in the back of my head I thought about maybe possibly pursuing, looking into it more. I really liked all the possible opportunities that you have. There's so many different ways OT's utilized.
Occupational therapy is a holistic healthcare profession. We look at the patients as a kind of a total package. We help them return to as much functional independence as possible after experiencing illness or injury. We use a variety of methods for that. So it's rehabilitative, adaptive, and we also consider a psychosocial component for those patients as well.
In high school, I was a nanny / primary caregiver for a little boy with Down syndrome and autism, and I had the opportunity to take him to his speech, his physical and occupational therapies, and out of all of those, I just really liked what OTs did. It looked fun. At the time, to me, it just looked like they were doing play. They were just playing with him. Now I understand that there was some therapeutic strategies behind that. I would say to any incoming student to definitely choose occupational therapy, choose ISU.
So I think Indiana State has a unique perspective because we have a graduate program here, which is a 2 years master's program. And in this current climate of cost associated with higher education, I think it's a very affordable choice that students will have. And occupational therapy is in demand as far as a job is concerned, so they will recoup the money that they are investing in their education.
I think they do a really good job of preparing you for the future of being a clinician. It's not just about making sure you hit all the check marks of what's expected. They talk about the real life scenarios, like they give you real life experiences, and I think that's really useful information because we have professors from all kinds of different focuses, from hand therapy to pediatrics to geriatrics to acute care. So there's a good breadth of knowledge that we have here.
Hey Com 343, my name's Alyssa and Zelma. Welcome to my MTV Cribs. See this stain right here? That was my dinner, but we'll figure that out later. If you're anything like me, I will not be taking the stairs, so good thing we have this elevator. Riley! Quinn! Hi 343, welcome to my MTV room. Hey 343, welcome to my MTV room. I should probably figure out my dinner now, and it's getting late, so you should head home.